Patty Spittler is here, brought to us by Great Day TV, and she's brought Misty with her with Visit Indiana because we're talking lots of things to do and enjoy in Indiana. One place in particular, though.
This is my mascot, by the way.
So we did bring along Mabel, too.
And I never knew there was a Mascot Hall of Fame. Up north, you look across the river, you can see Chicago.
Yeah, beautiful scenery.
Interactive for kids and everything, so Misty's going to tell us all about it. Fantastic, good for families.
Oh my gosh, yeah, there's so much to do. Lots of things for kids of all ages and adults too.
Yeah. And I understand that there was a couple of really famous, I mean everybody in there is famous, right? But especially considering it's in Indiana, this year was a big year for our mascots.
It is. Boomer and Blue are going to get inducted
Wow.
later on this summer. And they have a huge ceremony with a big parade, so all of the mascots come out, and it's a big deal.
What is it like when you walk through the museum? I haven't been in person, but I've seen some video of it. I mean, is it
looks fun.
And
Paint
the picture for us
Lots
here.
of displays, really interactive. And you walk in, and it's just mascots all around.
Oh, my.
And they have their own mascot for the Hall of Fame, Reggie.
Okay.
They have a mascot for the Mascot Hall of
Yeah,
Fame. I
imagine.
love it.
Yeah, he's funny.
Well, and so many of them are animals, too, as you're seeing on some of this video. But these costumes are so impressive, and then there's this whole world that you can get into on how they even make these costumes, how they make it comfortable for the folks who are pulling them off. But then you see all these kids getting involved.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
you know, it's really hard to be a mascot, and they educate everyone on really the stamina that it takes. But then on the interactive part, they do a lot of different activities for kids that are on the spectrum, too, which is great. It's wonderful for field trips.
Yeah.
And so are you guys open weekdays, only specific days or specific times?
I don't remember the exact hours, but you can go to visitindiana.com and you can find the Mascot Hall of Fame and then get the specific information there. But they are open now, year-round.
Okay, great.
Year-round. I love it, too, that you realize how athletic a lot of these mascots are. And they got to jump around and do flips with a costume on.
Right.
Yep. Keep the head on straight and keep the bobbling down to a minimum.
Yeah. And be able to shoot T-shirt cannons.
Yeah.
I tried that out.
Really?
Well, not a real one, but they have an interactive one that you can try.
Who are some of your absolute favorites who have been inducted into the Hall of Fame? The ones you remember and just love?
Boomer and Blue.
Good answer.
I should have worn my blue today. After I got dressed, I was like, oh, I should have worn my blue.
As a Hoosier, we were all cheering for him, of
Yes.
course, but there are some really fantastic mascots just from decades past in there, too, and you can see how some of their costumes have changed and some of their uniforms, all of that happening.
I love the kids when you see them, they're just like wow.
Yeah,
look at this.
because it's a multi-story facility too. So you walk in and they have the big mascot balloon heads hanging down, and then you know the multi-layers of the museum. So they did a really nice job.
What's the cost of admission to get in for a group or a family or individual? She goes, no, wait a minute, you got to look it up, Brenna. I can't tell you that off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Okay, but you do school tours as well, so somebody could call and say, hey, I want to bring in my class of kids.
Yes, and they have special pricing for that. They do have some snacks on site as well, and a nice gift shop.
Awesome. And what's the drive from here to there? Then you said it's Chicago.
Oh, that's
area.
long. That's up near. It's right near Chicago.
Okay.
It is. It's an easy drive though. I think just a little over 3 hours.
Yep. Yeah, that's right.
Get you there in a school bus and get to enjoy some of these. I imagine the selfie action that happens inside this museum is fantastic.
It is. And
Every time you see somebody, you got to be like, I need a picture with this person.
And they have a special area too where you can put on a costume and then get a picture and get it sent to you
Isn't
too.
that amazing?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And we have more, she said, coming up at 10 o'clock right after you and Marcus get done with the news on Great Day TV. And it's our lead story on Great Day TV, 10 o'clock. And then 10:30 is Pet Pals TV. And we're going to talk about some, it's Dental Health Month for your pet.
Right.
And I thought Stewie, because he was a big dog, he didn't need any dental, but he had some tartar, and they found a tooth that was infected.
Oh.
So, yeah, I know, but it's all taken care of now.
We get the good story on that side, too.
We have good stories with nice endings. That's what we do.
By the way, Misty, the powers that be have told me that admission is $12 into the museum.
Very good. Thank you
Affordable
for that.
for a family. We'll, of course, keep you guys updated as news happens at the Mascot Hall of Fame.
And that's where you should take your baby when
it.
To the Mascot Hall of Fame.
We already called the baby cub. We're halfway to making him an animal anyway. All right, guys, thanks so much for coming in.